Hi, it's the 5th of May 2018 at almost 5 p.m. Yes, I've done it. Ye of little faith. Ye, the eagle has landed. Yeah, mission accomplished, or whatever it is you say. I've done it. I've done it. I did it. I got her to do it. Yep, we've opened a bank account. Yep, Benga was the one to do it. She was the one. She's the one to. I worked on it really hard too. Oh, I tell you, it was a lot of emails going backwards and forth there for a while. Look, I've got a reputation to maintain. I had to try and get it. Yeah, but yeah, and I went to bed last night and I was thinking they won't do it. I sent them $15. Okay, I sent it to Banger via World Remit. I had a free. I filled out a survey for them, so I had a free transaction. I thought, yeah, I'll use them, and I went to bed last night thinking, no, it's not going to happen. I started thinking all night, tossing and turning. I was going over, how, I told her I wouldn't get mad. I told her I wouldn't be angry. Uh, and then but I did. I thought about all the things I was going to say. It was ugly, I can tell you. I had a very depressing night. I was really down. Um, I just thought, see, what happened was yesterday afternoon, um, we had lunch together. Um, there were AB, Benga, and myself. But Benga didn't stick around for long. She sort of was there for a second, and then AB sort of took over, and I thought, what's going on here? And it just seemed a bit sus. That's what gave me sort of. I thought, oh, something's wrong here. But anyway, so and then the lunch wasn't bad, but look, in all honesty, most of you won't remember what it was like when we first started having meals out in the 1960s. Mm. Yeah, and people would go to a restaurant, they go, "Shint out." They'd eat nervously and go, "Yeah, it's actually the same as this, eating on camp. We're back there." Yeah, that's what it's like. Everybody's nervous. I mean, it's just, oh, no, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. Run in, run out there. We did it. Yes, it's no different. I remember it. People would just, they go to a restaurant, and they wouldn't stick around for anything and just pay the bill. Let's go. Straight out. Yeah, so we just had a hamburger. And I had noodles and I had hamburger. That's crazy, isn't it? They should be having noodles and I have the hamburger. But yeah, that's where they buy the food. Okay, that shop there. It's the Linda Chua store. And they live down there. That's where they come out from. So I was going to send up a beer kit and everything. I thought, I'll stuff that. It's too much of a hassle. They probably won't make it. I thought I could buy everything from her, right, from the Linda Chua store, and have a look at the prices. I've put them on the website. The links in the description, just to see what you think. I've kept them really low. All right, they would probably like more, but I figure no, just better. Just don't give too much. All right, you can't have drinks with them or anything at the moment because they don't have a bank. But if some of you wouldn't mind just having a look at the price and see what you think, I think they're pretty cheap. But I've set them really low. Okay. Uh, I think that's what I've found, that I don't spend much, and they seem to respect it, and I like a lot for what I get, I'm not talking sexually, I'm just talking, I just, I don't know, respect and that sort of thing, because I'm trying to help. But I'm setting this up mainly for, what I had in mind was older guys my age here in Australia. Like you want someone to have a drink with an afternoon, or of an evening or whatever. You got nobody. Yeah, you just have a drink with AB or Beng, or even Benga's a bit young. She's only 20 for me, but AB, she's in her mid 30s. Um, but both are very nervous at the moment. And they're not used to actually talking. Besides that, they don't have a mic. So I bought them a mic, a little cheap one. Whether it'll get there or not, I don't know. But yeah, I think that's the idea. So I don't know. It's I like it's that's what I had in mind originally. But I thought, look, I don't know what the time zone is, you know, say Canada, US to the Philippines or whatever, but, you know, like if you know, you're just having a, you know, shit of a time or something, you might buy them a bottle of wine or a couple of beers and a hamburger, and it'll be there at lunchtime, and, you know, it'll be sort of 11 p.m. your time or something like that, you know. And I mean, yeah, so I just sit around and have a drink with you, or, you know, it might be just a cup of coffee or a milkshake. I don't even know what's for sale in there, but we're just sort of finding a way. But that's the idea of it. So if anybody's out there, you know, and just sort of wanting a bit of company, you know, like you're just sick of watching TV or something. That's the idea of it. There's not a lot of money in it for me. I'm just covering costs basically. I'm doing it more as it's an interest. It keeps my mind going. Um, and I told Benga last night that I would have been, you know, not mad if she hadn't done it, but I actually would have been. I would have been very upset because, you know, I'm just getting sick of it. You know, the way I'm doing it is the way I'm looking at it. It's sort of on a flow chart, and it was like, okay, I'll send cash, last amount of cash by World Remit, okay, and I told them, I said, if you don't open the bank account, there will be no more, because you, from now on, it has to be via PayPal, nothing else, via PayPal. And if you don't have a bank account, you can't have PayPal. So, you know, I researched it, found out this because they'll take all the money out, okay, off the account. This BPI Easy Saver means they can link PayPal to the account and have nothing in there, but PayPal will still work. All right. So that's what I was aiming to do. With everything else, you've got to have a minimum amount there, and they haven't. So then you've got to fiddle around and get money into the bank to get PayPal to work. So hopefully this idea will solve that. So the way I look at it is, yep, okay, so the first thing is open a bank account. If I don't do that, I send $15, and I only needed 5, which I can get the whole lot back, all right? But I sent all of that, and I thought, right, and that's it. If they don't do that, if they don't open that bank account, then they can't open PayPal. That's the end of it, finished. I'll close up the friendly club and forget it. Just, you know, bad. I've tried so many people, it hasn't worked. And that was the point I was at. I thought, I haven't spent that much time on it, I suppose. I mean, a fair bit, I guess, but not. It's not like the end of the world for me. Yeah, so that's the way I figure it from here on in. I thought, and I was even thinking yesterday, I really should tell mgtow this, that, you know, this is how I think. This is how I treat it with the field chicks. And that's it. I decided 500 pesos. I was almost 600 pesos, $15. Right, that's it. No more. Yeah, and I actually wanted to, you know, maybe I should send them a 20. No, 15. That's what I decided on. That's what I sent, and that keeps me happy. And funnily enough, it seems to work better with them as well. But that's just, you know, that's it. There's no, you know, being softy or anything else. No, hard nosed. $15 is that's it. If she doesn't do it, that's it. No more. And so the next thing will be, once she gets the account set up and that sort of thing, if I can use, yep, I'll buy some beers and we'll have a beer together online. Okay, and then, you know, we go to the next step. But then if, you know, she doesn't buy the beers, doesn't turn up, there'll be no more beers. Can you see what I'm saying? I'm limiting it you know, and I'm very strict with it. And that's, if any of you ever do use the service, just buy what's on the menu, or, you know, when they'll say, I would like this, this, and this. That's it. I'm going to put a couple of little things on there like load. You know, $2 load. You might buy them a $2 load or something. No extra money. No, you know, $30 for this. You know, $50 for this. And no, but the house is falling down. Can you send me $1,000? No, don't do any of it. Just what's on the menu. Okay, and that's it. And that way you'll be happy with the service, or happy, you know. And if it's, can you see what I'm driving at? It's sort of, there's no way you can get scammed. And if you send it via some other method or something, no, well, that's your problem, okay? But it's set up so that, oh, look, even if you just want, you know, a $10 date or a $5 or $6, $7 date, you know, just a couple of beers with one of them, you know, just, you know, feel like a drink, you know, yeah, you're free, yeah, let's have a beer or two, just like if you went to a bar there, okay, except they're at home, you know, and it's that. So you might things might go well. You might end up having a party, or you might just have a couple of beers. Oh fuck, I'm going to bed. That's how I'm setting it up. It's a low value, high transaction for them. All right. Uh, the only bit of expense they'll have is for PayPal fees. I think it's 30 cents or something, 33 cents or something per transaction. Per when they pay the bill. But apart from that, and then so what I'd like to actually do is set it up so that if it works, if guys start using it, if they could SMS, text message to the shop or something, and they can have someone run down, so that way they could stay there. So I'll have a burger, this, that, and then these people make it up, and someone scoots down there with the order, which I reckon would be excellent. I said to Benger, I think if this works, your only problem will be you'll put on weight, and she said, oh, maybe you could set up a weight loss, get other women involved, and set up a weight loss centre, and buy the shop, everything. Oh, we're talking big, big bucks here. So I'm having a great time doing it. In all honesty, a couple of the guys came up with some good ideas the other day. They thought AB and I could live stream, which I wouldn't mind doing, but her internet would have to be much better. Yeah, we'll just sort of bounce off one another. But I think that'd be fun. And just doing all sorts of mad stuff. Look, it's just a crazy idea. But it's you don't marry them, don't fall in love with them, don't do anything. You just go and have a drink with them. They're good fun women. But I'll get their internet fixed up, and then we'll see how it goes. But look, at least we've got step one done. We've got the bank account done. It's I'm addicted to this. I've been doing it for years, setting up businesses. It's always difficult. As always, I'm always end up doing something that's really weird, cutting edge or something. But and a lot of you will say all sorts of things, but the truth of the matter is, it's the normalcy bias, isn't that what it's called? Yeah, it's just they don't have meals with men. You can tell they're just nervous. I better go and have a shower. Quickly, where they go? But I think once they relax a little bit and have it'll be just better. And I think it'll be fun. But it's sort of like late at night there. It's lunchtime there, but they'll be they can be partying every day. It'll be good fun. Look, anyway, good talking to you guys, and I'll talk to you again soon. See ya.